Welcome to The Ticker, where we give you your daily dose of what's happening now.
So across the country, it seems like a lot of consumers are experiencing the same problems with very different real estate agents, and that's going to fall under the feedback and communication side of the relationship. So we wanted to talk today about the 3 topics that you should be, conversing with your clients at listing appointments, buyers appointments, different things like that, and questions they should be asking you and answers you should be giving to hopefully help that feedback process as well as the communication process.
Okay, if I'm selling a home, one of my first questions is going to be, what kind of feedback system do you use? Most of y'all use the centralized showing system, and that kind of gives them some type of feedback as far as when a showing has been scheduled, and even gives some feedback as far as how they rate the house, as far as the outer appearance, the curb appeal, inside, the lighting, the bedrooms, the space, all that kind of stuff. You want to make sure that you communicate to a person when you're sitting down with them for their showing, for their listing appointment, that you're letting them know that they're going to receive these centralized emails, but more than that, that you're going to personally follow up with things that you see that need a little bit of an extra step.
Yeah, and the next line of feedback and communication that we see fall off the most, especially from our side as lenders, is that buyer qualification side, specifically from the listing side. A lot of clients that you have want to know, what are you doing about this buyer qualification? Are you following up with these lenders? Are you following up with these clients? Are you checking on the validity of some of these pre-qualification letters? So make sure whatever it is they're choosing as their preferred feedback communication channel with you, that you're letting them know that this is what I'm doing to follow up with those buyers and following up with those agents that are dealing with those buyers to check on the validity of these qualifications. And then, of course, if you get a few good bites, what you're doing to hopefully bring those people in to check out the house.
From there, we're kind of going backwards, because once you have established those feedback systems and you're making sure that the buyer qualifications are done, you need a way to communicate this to your client. So communication efforts have to be one of the top conversations that you have with, as a client, with your agent, and as an agent with your listing client. You need to make sure that you kind of get a feel for them. My grandmother is not going to text you, and so if you're listing her home, you should not be sending her text, because more than likely she has no idea what those words are popping up on her phone. And some people don't even have cell phones. I know it sounds crazy, but it happens that way. So you really need to make sure that you communicate with them on what the communication efforts are and what their preferred method of communication is. Somebody who didn't check their email but once every 3 months is not the type of person that you want to send daily email updates to. It's a waste of your time, and it's frustrating for them because they feel like they're not getting any communication from their agent. When that's false, you're putting communication out there, but you didn't check what their preferred communication was. Therefore, your efforts are going unheard and unnoticed, and it may make them feel like you're not doing a good job to sell their home.
Absolutely. That is the first question I always ask any of the clients that I have when they come in to get a loan from us. It's really that, what is your preferred form of communication? Because I want to make sure that not only do I get, in front of their face, but I want to make sure that I can get the right amount of engagement from them and response if there's questions or things that need to be handled.
Across the board nationally, if you ask anybody what the one thing that needs to be improved on in their real estate transaction, it's feedback and communication. That's where people really feel like it's lacking. So step up and make sure you go the extra mile in that area.
Absolutely, guys. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe for free over on the side. And if you have any questions or comments about this topic, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below.
You can always check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and even hang out with us on Google+. Bye, guys.
By the way,
I understand that my hair needs help.
I don't appreciate your meanness in these outtakes these past few weeks. So say it.
I am not mean.
Say it.
I like how you cut out whenever you make comments. But if I make comments...
It's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
Crafty
I
editing.
can.